Okay, another driving video time. I haven't done a driving video in a short while. Again, we've had nothing but rain. I've had other things to do, so I haven't been able to do a driving video. But now I'm just going to do a random drive, whether I just go around the town or just go around the Vale, I don't know. Let's go and have a look. I mean, I got the lights on. I don't need the lights on. Put the dipped beams. Oh, look, it's not superb, is it? That's really nice. See that Superb thing? It's a car. I quite like Superbs. We're looking at Superbs recently on Auto Trader. Well, there's not many cars on Auto Trader these days because the fees have been going up, and so dealerships are not putting cars on Auto Trader. That's the van I was looking at just now. Come on, after the HRV. No, there's traffic coming the other way. After the Hyundai on this side. Hyundai. Oh, that was a BMW. Didn't get it before they come around here. They came up the junction just then. Number 2. Okay, I don't know where we're going today. I don't know what we're doing. We're just random drive. We've got gas. The car is going. It's not perfect. It needs service. Just a random drive. HRV, that's a car I quite like. Now that's one of the cars that's on my list as a possible buy when I get an income again. HRV, but I really need the 5. I prefer the look of the 3-door version, but that's the 5-door version that came later. It'd have to be the 1.6 with the higher power 1.6 with the 4-wheel drive. Because not all of them were 4-wheel drive. I'm sure they had a smaller engine than 1.6, but I thought it was like a 1.4 or something. I don't know. But I'm sure there was 1.6 and there was two different power versions on the HRV. The Mark 1 HRV. Oil, nice. Irish number plate with a. Well, that's another car I was looking at. I'm looking at a Volvo V70 2.5 there. Lives there. That lives there. Yeah, another. I was looking at cars in Ireland as well, because there's some Irish cars on Auto Trader. And an Octavia Green Line, a Mark II Octavia Green Line. That's another car that I could live with. I mean, I'd rather have 4-wheel drive or a 2-litre engine or something, but I can appreciate the efficiency changes that were made on the Skoda Green Lines, because they were made to be more efficient, and because I want to do more miles and longer journeys, Octavia Green Line. But what I really would like is a Superb Green Line, the 3rd generation Superb Green Line. That's what I'd like to have. There's one in Newport, but it's about £8,000. It's got 91,000 miles on it. Because that's a car that, well, would be comfortable. I'd rather have the manual. And I think the Green Lines are only available with the manual. But the Superb is a car I can take my parents around in, because they're hard moving now and then. You know, it's something that they would be comfortable in. I'd be happy with a Roomster, to be honest. The only thing that annoys me about the Skoda Green Lines is the annoying gear selection assistant, where it tells you which gear to be in. And it's like, it's a manual. I know which gear to be in. I will do it myself. And I find that a bit frustrating, a bit annoying. But at the same time, the reason why they've got that was one of the requirements in order to get the lower tax and insurance, and that it had to have that. That's another car that's on my list, is a CT as well, Lexus CD. Obviously that will be more expensive. Yeah, the gear selection thing was actually one of the requirements to get lower tax and insurance. I just don't know where to go. It's okay to be cautious. You know, I know I could have gone a couple of times. Right, let's go with this Suzuki there. Suzuki. Behind the coach cow. I don't know what they're doing here. They're like they're building a crossing or an island, aren't they? Yeah, I think. No, they're extending the curb for. I guess it is a wide thing. There's a nightfall going down. There's a Superb just gone by. Superb just gone by. But then the current Superb and the current Octavia just look identical, don't they? And you can't. It is easy to mistake them. But I think more car brands need to have more distinct cars. It's like the E-Class and C-Class, one's slightly bigger than the other. And in the past, the S-Class looked the same as well. What's going on here? Where's this come from? I came down here yesterday, didn't I? And there's no traffic cones. No idea. Oh, there's a Taycan lives on here on this road now as well. There's a lovely red Taycan. That's nice. Taycan Sports Turismo. I don't know what exact version it is, like whether it's a GTS or a 4 or whatever. But yeah, it lives on this street, and I come past and say that's a good-looking car. Whether you like electrics or not, I think everyone can agree that Taycan is a good-looking car. Taycan's a good-looking. I actually prefer the pre-facelift ones. You know, the original front. Original front and the intakes and that. Right. Yeah. Diesel SLK. That's another nice car, but it doesn't have 4 doors. Where should we go? Should we go this way? This way? I don't. I suppose we could go this way. See, there's a big Mercedes there. That's an E, isn't it? But it is an E-Class. Yeah, I noticed when I was using the microphone, because I'm using my microphone now, and I got it for my talkie videos, but I noticed when I was doing driving videos before, some of my voice or the sound sounded a bit watery, because the compression when I got what's it called, noise suppression. Try and drown out unwanted noises so you can still hear my voice. But it's on low at the moment, and I just hope the sound's okay. I mean, I can turn it off. The problem is then all the sound, you can't hear me over the road noise and wind noise. Whether do you even want to hear me at all? I did have the idea of doing a driving video without talking, but I started talking this morning, so I'm talking. Right, what are we doing? We're behind a Nissan Note. Are Nissan going to start making their own vehicles again? Wasn't there a talk about doing that rather than just rebadging Renaults? Left, right, I'll tell you what, let's go left, go around the roundabout, come back down this way and go that way. We could go through Tredogan. Yeah, I'm just doing a random drive, nowhere in particular. Let's see what's on the ramp today. I bet there's nothing on the ramp, nothing at all. Sniff, there's not me sniffing when there's not. Oh, there's a new college being built. tell you what, I'll stop up by the college, by the old college that's soon going to go out of service, and I'll just check that the stabilisation is on, because I'm always worried about this phone. You can't tell if stabilisation is on when it's actually recording. Range Rover. Painted them, they went up and painted them. Stop by the college and then make a I'll stop and restart the video and make sure that we are recording. Could go up there, but we're going up here. Because the Tredogan Road is a bit broken up in places. Because if we went down that road, we'd go to an old village named Tredogan. What's left of it? There's only one house still there that someone lives in. Okay, let's stop and restart. Yes, stabilisation is on. I will be editing this. I will be editing this video. I just hope the audio is okay. I'll make sure the audio is recording. No, I'm going to stop and restart again. Make sure the audio is recording, because it comes up on screen. Audio, recording from USB. Yes, it's recording audio from USB. See, it's a bother. It doesn't say any of this information on the screen. And I've just got to trust it. Again, Mark II Prius. Mark II Prius doesn't look good enough, I don't think. Mark I Prius is a car I quite like. That's on my list. I don't know about a 3rd gen Prius, but I think they're really expensive for what they are. The first gen Prius just has a lot of charm for what it was and what it represented. It has a lot of charm, and that's a car I could do with. And there was a reasonably low mileage one not so long ago on Auto Trader, but again, it's gone before I have a chance to do anything about it. I've got no money at the moment. XE and the XF look too alike, in my opinion. See, that's an XE, so that one's got an aluminium body all the way through, so that's actually a better car, really. It's light and it's a good car, the XE, but they always had crummy engines. I mean, they all got the Ingenium, so you could say the Project 8 as well, but the Project 8 is a totally different vehicle. The only body panel that wasn't changed on a Project 8 was the front doors. Every other thing, the body, every other aspect of it was changed. So, you know, is it the same car? And in fact, you got that the V8 with the 3/4 engines is in the XC, means that you could have had the 5 litre in there, because it's the same block, so, and you could have had the 5 litre in there, and it would fit and work, in theory, in a normal XC. Badger. Snoopy. Snoopies. See the Snoopy heads and the beagle heads in the back window? Black and white beagles. Most beagles have got brown on them as well, haven't they? Car up on blocks. It's the second one we've seen in my journey. Right, 40 down here, so I'm not going to accelerate now, even though we'll slow it down. There's a Polo and the beagle heads. They still haven't fixed the road down here. The road, there's a couple of bumps in it, like there's pipes or something going underneath the road, and it's just the road is sunk and there's lumps. You see that? I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. One by here. One by here. One by here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 5. 6. There you go. 6 of them. Where the road sort of sags and there's like lumps in the road. It's been a wet and misty day, so there's dirt on the screen. There's lots of holes on the road lately. It's dirtier on your side of the screen than mine. It's much dirtier on that side. So I probably got a worse view than me. Let's put some more water in. Is that better? spreading on the fields by here again. You can smell it. Yeah, spread over. Well, if they think it improves whatever crop they're doing, then go for it. There's no sound. Nice. Sorry. Cough, cough, cough. Stick. This is a bit confusing, isn't it? So the two center ones, like on the right, you got the two things. So where our lane is the one on the left, on the ones on the right, and then you got the one further on. So you can't go right now because the one's further on. I can't go on, but there's another line down there. Now we can go. It's a bit confusing. It is a bit confusing. The bulb's gone in that one. And there's another set of lights in the same sort of configuration up here. We used to be able to go all the way through by here, but now this roundabout's here. To indicate that you're just going over here, straight over. So 40 used to be 50 by here, but now it's 40. Through landmice? No, we won't go through landmice. We'll just carry on. Maybe go to Cowbridge. So I've got the same sort of configuration here with the weird, confusing. See, oh, you can see all these lights. You gotta remember the line is here. I think the line needs to be more distinct. The white line needs to be more distinct. Truck behind. I haven't got a truck behind me. I got a red car behind me, and the truck's behind that, and it just seems to be like the truck was getting close to the red car behind me. I was just looking in the mirror. Which route to take. See the Superb there? It's a Superb. Just looking at the Superb going right by in the colour, because the one in Newport is like a silvery colour. I just want to know how good it is. And I think the one that just went by was the same colour. So I'd rather have a colour that's different from like monochrome colours, black, whites, greys. Tell you what, we'll go around Wick, we'll turn around in Wick, and then come back this way. wasn't going to go this way, and then I was, and I couldn't decide. So we'll turn around in Wick and come back this way, then go up to Cowbridge. And there's that 150, class 150 we saw earlier. Washers, aren't they, at some point? Sunday nuts. Day since September and it's almost March. I'm getting sick of rain, absolutely sick of rain. Some warm days. And when we have had a little bit of sun, it's just been raining in the afternoon or something, or raining in the morning. I can say we've had rain every day. Makes up for the warm summer last year, doesn't it? Oh, excuse me. The wider road is easy to go fast by here, even though it's only a 30 road. And it was dropping down to 20 at one point, and I think it's further along now. Yeah, funny, spooky. Oh, the Peugeot. Oh, there's a one for sale there. I'll have to have a look at that and see if it's on Rightmove. Is there a lane by here to get to the old... Yeah, there's a second windmill. I thought I'd been down this lane once before. Just want to see, yeah, see where it says footpath there. I'm going to photograph it today. I have done, but that's what it's bloody muddy and wet and cold and no Land Rover. What are you doing, Peugeot? What are you doing? Right, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go down here and turn around. Hopefully this Peugeot is not going to go this way. This way. Not a bad little place to work, is it? I could live here. So there's old Land Rover. I don't know which series, but the old Land Rovers are quite nice. Next F. Go down to Ogmore. No, we're not going to go to Ogmore or St. Bridesmaids. We're going back this way. I said I'd go back this way. Right, that house is for sale. I'm going to have to look at that on Rightmove. Go too fast. I'm just going to have a relaxing drive, 50, 60 road, but I'll just do 50, have a nice relaxing drive. Right, road liable to flood. Yeah, there's a little bit of flood there. Be cautious of vehicles moving on this side of the road. Nothing in front, nothing behind, there's the truck. We've got the winds from the truck and a little bit of breeze. There you go. Wipe the windows, please. There you go. Bolton, Marcross. We're looking at the big farmhouses that are by here, big ancient farmhouses. Is Robbie Williams' Millennium, because when I see XFs and XEs on the road, I think of the Ingenium engine. I'm thinking of trying, and I've even got a text file at home, where I'm trying to make up different lyrics for the song, but it's about how unreliable Ingenium engines are. Another thing is broken, another thing is bent. And something oil is spent. And I just try, it's just like little bits of words I've written, and then at one point I'm going to sit down and put it all together. Like there's the line, we all enjoy the madness. It's like, I don't enjoy the madness. Just changing it to... can we use that word, madness? Can we change that to something car related? Honestly, the XF is a car that's on my wish list, but it's the earlier XF. Is it X250, was it? And then the 251 was the improved one, I think. Because that's the Jaguar internal numbers, X followed by a number. The one I'm interested in has the Duratec engine. They're only made for a few years for the first version, the 3-litre Duratec and the 3-litre Ford engine, or modified Ford engine. Because I think they are, out of all the XFs, I think that's the best one. The problem is they've got steel body, and the later ones are aluminium. Anyway, we're going left by here, we're going left by here. E15 Cambridge. There, glad I missed it. Recording, yeah, I don't know how much power is in the phone. Yeah, the phone's not being charged when I'm out and about, so. Lovely road. Wow, this section of road here is the old runway, or taxiway. Before we fall down, before it breaks down. Before we break down. Sorry, it's going through the lights. A service for Christmas, a service for Lent. Without, you could just go to an AI bot and say rewrite Millennium to meaning the unreliability to be on about to be about the unreliability of Ingenium engines, but that's cheating. You're not thinking for yourself. And I think I could do a passable job just thinking about it myself. If anyone has got any suggestions, be surprised if someone's done it already. because it just seems too obvious to change millennium to ingenium. It's 30 now. This used to be 50 all the way through. And now it's 30. Still recording, yeah. Lithium, this morning. Which way should we go? I don't think we call them the small lanes anymore. I'm sick of going down small lanes. I've got enough videos of driving down narrow lanes. Go through Cambridge and come back that way, can't we? Yeah, we'll do Shall I make it? Yeah, we can make it. Go on. Vauxhall Adam is a good car. I wouldn't have one because I hate the name. I just think the name is stupid. And then there are people who think the Skoda Superb, the name is stupid, but I think that's great. I know I could live with the Superb, but I couldn't live with a car called Adam. Every Adam I've met in my life has been a not very nice person, I think. Ultimately, but then isn't the Big Car Little Car channel? Isn't the guy who does that? Isn't his name Adam as well? Because he's a really nice guy. He's a really person I think I get along with. Like Julia's were always nasty, horrible people when I met in real life, but then I now know of Julia who is really nice, so you can't judge people by their names. You just can't do it. I got a stupid name. Well, it's not that bad, I guess. Come on. See, I'm talking about nonsensical things now, aren't I? Right, we're in Cowbridge. A really old village of Cowbridge. The main street in Cowbridge used to have buildings in the middle of it. It used to be 2 streets, but now they knocked down the buildings at some point. What was it, late 18th, early 19th century, the buildings got knocked down? There are photographs of them, so it had to be post 1840 when photography sort of arrived in Wales. So there are photographs of of Cowbridge being split into 2 streets. coming through? Right, I'm not going to let that caddy through. I'm going to go through. Behind the defender. The caddy can stay there. Oh yeah, that house is for sale. That's a nice house, that is. Oh, the restaurant closed. It's a shame. That was a really nice restaurant. Oh, that place. A few places empty here. Yeah, there's another shop empty. Looking for sale. Yeah, even Cowbridge is going down. Even places where you got lots of money are in decline. I don't want to get political, but there are probably reasons for it. All the villages, even the wealthy villages and towns, are in decline. Right, yeah, you can do that. There's not an EQC, there's an EQB. What's that to let? It's above Costa, is it? The Costa here is really nice. It's where, what's his name? Yolo Maganog had his bookstore. It's actually the Costa there. It's now Costa. Yeah, the Cowbridge is a really old town. It's one of the really old towns in Wales. You know, you've got Monmouth and that. Cowbridge. Yeah, there's a lot for sale signs, yeah. Apartments and yeah, the old post office is up for sale again. I really like that. And it's gone just like 10 times the price of it, what it was like 10-15 years ago when it's for sale. Nice roomster. I really like roomsters, roomster scout and all. I really like roomsters. Always liked roomsters. Where are we going? Oh, I was going to go back. No, we're going to go this way. I was thinking about going down there, but I'm going this way now. Yeah, that one's still for sale. Yeah, that's on the list. Because I keep a list of houses as well as cars I like. Yeah, Cowbridge is one of the towns I'd like to move to. The other town I'd like to move to is Monmouth. Monmouth is my favourite town. And you can hear my squealy belt, can't you? It's one of the pulleys on the accessory belt is sticky. So it squeals. If I change gear, come off the gears, then go back on, so it's fine. That's fine. Running out of power at some point, so we could stop. Where should I go? Where should we stop? What's the sign on the lollipop? We could go to Tesco's Culverhouse Cross, couldn't we? I don't need to buy anything. I guess we just could. Should have gone down a gear then, got a bit more acceleration, but I didn't. I stayed in fifth. Someone's written T-Doer on it. Waterhouse. Isn't that tower Here's the national speed limit sign there. There you go. 60. Take the wipers off. Drifting over. Oh, they're working on that house. It was sold. Oh, they knocked it down. Oh, okay. There's a house there for sale, and you had lots of like 50s and 60s decor in it, and there was original windows and that. And well, they've just knocked it down. It's gone. It's flattened. Probably be some yuppie, whitewashed, white-walled bloody thing going up. Just too many old houses are like that. You see them on Rightmove and you think, oh, this is so nice, and original features, and it could be a lovely feature in the house. And then it's bought up by a developer. It comes up, the same house comes up a couple of months later, and everything's been ripped out of it. It's just got flat white walls and like a flat floor, like a tiled floor. Shiny tiled floor, you know, so it's going to sound really echoey inside. There's no homeliness, there's no warmth, and just it frustrates me. It frustrates me. I just think the homes and architecture could be better. It's just made for cheap. They're just made cheap these days. They're not homely enough. Homes are not homely enough these days. To Morrison's. I need some salad anyway, so I could go to Morrison's. I mean, Tesco, there's the big Tesco's is closer, but then I don't have a card for Tesco's. G-Wagon in the Baffle House. The car park for Baffle House there's the G-Wagon in the car park. It's bright pink. I'm not sure if you saw that on camera. Bright pink G-Wagon. I'd like to go to Baffle House more often, but again, it's a very echoey place in there. It's a lot of cafes are the same. They're not homely enough. They don't have enough sound deadening to make it nice, a nicer place to be. This house on the right was sold, wasn't it? Yeah, there's no thing there anymore. Enjoy driving, it'll break down anyway. Right, I'm still thinking of the lyrics. Still thinking of the lyrics. Well, we'll stay here. Because it's a hashed area, so we'll stay here. go? Can I go? Can I go? Go, 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 go. I hope the Honda behind realised I'm not going. I wasn't going because of there's the hashed area there. Oh, they came through as well. It's hard to see that hashed area because all the paint's been rubbed off. Go straight into 5th, yeah. 5th from 30, we can do it. I mean, this is what the Skoda gear selection suggestion is. It suggests you go into a higher gear so low down in the rev range, like 1,000 revs. So just practicing changing gear lower down. I guess it does slow me down a bit. Stay behind the trailer. No aggressive overtakes. We're fine. We'll stay behind the trailer. Right. Have I got a shopping bag? I think yeah, I got a shopping bag in the car. Lux. It's Toyota Lux. It's not a Hilux, it's just a Lux. No, it's just an UX. 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 Right, take it down again. Sorry. Something on the road, something on the road. I do sometimes go and take debris out the road, at least when I'm in the town, but now this is a no stopping road, I can't get rid of that debris. There's something there. There's a wooden plank in the road. Did you see that? Now, I found rubbish and boxes and stuff in the road and it's endangered traffic. Stones even. Stones once. I found a load of stones. And what I did, I stopped up and I go and take them out of the road. But on the road like this, you can't stop. I found bags of rubbish a few times. People throw rubbish bags. I was blown on the roads. Sniffing. You can do my nose once we stop. Yeah, we're still recording. We'll go through the town, go to Morrison's. We'll get some salads so we can throw them in some tortilla wraps. Oh yeah, it's busy. It's a half term in it, so there's going to be a bit more traffic around. That was an MR2. Wave to the MR2 driver. Yeah, they waved back. It's just a thing in there when you get people nice cars, you just acknowledge each other. So we're gonna be stuck here for a while, are we? Got to slow down before we break down. Yeah, there you go. See, that fits, so you don't have to change the lyrics that much. Irish number plate. Yeah, one of the Octavia Green Lines I was looking at is in Ireland, and that'll be a trip, that'll be an adventure, going over to Ireland and then buying and picking up a car and bringing it back. The thing is, it's just a silver one, and it's just the colour's a bit boring. titanium. Right, go get some stuff from. What are we doing here? Morrison's. We'll go to Morrison's and then we'll grab some stuff, go home, and have some lunch, and have a rest. Still recording? Yeah, I'm still recording. Each street, they had a Fabio for sale in there, but they sold now. They do have an Octavia in there, but I don't know what model exactly. Yeah, I like the second gen Octavia. Common though, really common, but that's not the point. It's just a good, reliable car that even all of them, all versions will just work. There's a Jaguar, the S-Type that lives by here. They had a broken fuel filler flap, and that S-Type now has got a replacement fuel filler flap, but it's a different colour. I mean, can you imagine people who they need a replacement fuel filler door, and they do it for a different, having a different body colour. Some people do that. I'll probably throw a picture on the screen. Where's the Seat going? For the lights to change, watch for the lights changing. That's what we did. The wipers. I'm worried that now the footage is ruined, you're going to have lots of dirty windows on that side. And go home, grab some notes. I did bring a coffee out with me to do talkie videos, the face to camera videos I've been doing, but let's just go home. I'll have the coffee when I go home. Go find, sorry, I'm coughing. I shouldn't cough when I'm recording the video. It's hard. It's hard because sometimes you just need to cough. And I need to do my nose. Right, someone there. Go on in. Yeah, my usual spot is over here. I go through the car park in the same sort of route. Yeah, my usual spot's empty, so I'll go there. Next to the PHEV Outlander. Interesting drivetrain. Okay, I think I'll leave it there. There we go. Let's find the hanky. I've been recording for 59 minutes, 25 seconds, 26 seconds, so it's an hour. So we've been doing an hour. Yeah, I didn't record what miles I was doing. We're just chatting and going about the Vale. Hopefully I'll do longer journeys in the summer. Okay, time to finish. 45, 46. Should we make it to the hour? 59. We've got 10 seconds to make it to the hour. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,